darlings, it's me, Mrs. Kasha Davis, and I ventured out of suburbia to downtown Rochester to the Bachelor Forum, where I'm meeting with my fabulous gal pal, Miranda Richards. Hello, Miranda.
Hi, Kasha.
Oh my God, you're a delight. Just in time for Halloween, you dressed like a pumpkin, I see.
Well, it's actually red, so I'm glad. I'm glad you know your colors.
Well, you know.
You like a print,
I
don't
like a print.
you?
I like a nice Steinmart velour, or as it were.
You're like a velveteen bunny, aren't you?
Oh my gosh. I had to bring Miss Miranda to life with the Davises because how long have we known each other?
15 years, maybe?
I gotta tell you, the first time I met Miranda, you were doing drag and you were Poison Waters.
I was doing drag with the name Poison.
Poison. And she freaked me out. You were so stunning.
I was. I was 200 pounds lighter.
Well, stunning and a mouth like the snake mouth, as my mother used to say.
Well, yeah, I chose Poison because of that. Because I thought, being a drag queen, you had to be very cutting and bitchy and over the top, see? So I kind of went that direction with the name, but not so much now. I'm softer and kinder.
She's a softer, gentler gal.
I have life as, since the children and marriage and having mother live with me.
Oh, mother.
I've had to soften up.
You've softened up. Well, so you started out in the drag world.
I did.
We did shows together at Mother's, one of our home bar, and then kind of disappeared for a bit. And what? Well,
I got fired a lot because of my foxy mouth.
She's a foxy gal.
Foxy mouth, so I had to. So I found new avenues to entertain these days.
And so you went on and you just started to kind of transition out of drag.
I did.
And you went into a venue, into a new area of
stripping, yeah.
Stripping.
I'm one of those you don't realize it's a transsexual stripper until it's too late kind of deals.
Well, there's what it is.
You put the dollar bill in the thong and I teabag your hand, it's that kind of gig.
That's kind of, yeah. That's a good, it pays the bills.
It
does. That's what you gotta do. I wore gold, by the way, because we're in the city.
Because we're in the city, you don't want to get shanked.
No, not at my age. They'd be surprised. But so you did a lot. You started to transition into stand-up comedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Miranda Richards.
Look at that. Look, weddings, funerals. Look at that.
What I find so unique and why I wanted to have you on is it's not only just that you decided maybe drag isn't going to be the full-time gig. You transitioned from Poison Waters to Miranda Richards. Tell us a little bit more about that transition. You are now...
Because I wanted to bring more of myself
onto
the stage with me.
Right.
Instead of having a creation.
Right.
So I want to be half creation and half myself, so.
But you are now identifying yourself as...
Miranda Marie Sugarbaker is
Miranda
my stage
Marie
name.
Sugarbaker.
My name for the stage.
For the stage. What is it like on stage as a comedian? And are you facing different obstacles in that respect?
No, because half the crowd is drunk. So they just see what they see and they're like, oh, look at this big woman.
Yeah.
And even though I will talk about...
Do you talk about it?
Sometimes, yes. And they just hear what they want to hear. I've had people come up to me afterwards and say, oh, it's nice to have a woman on the stage.
Well, you are a woman.
Well, I am a woman. I'm a woman.
Woman. Well, you are packing heat.
I am packing the heat.
She just taught me that.
Packing heat.
Oh my God.
But no, I went out there, and I got a run in my pantyhose. So I said, I've got to find a Walmart. I need pantyhose. So I took the rent camel and off I went. Through the sand, through the dunes. They call them dunes, sand dunes. And off I went. They don't have Walmarts in the Middle East. They're all Targets.
If you can move and blend in society, I don't think it really matters.
It doesn't.
What your identity, your gender identity really is.
Well, and it's funny that you say that because as Mrs. Kasha Davis, I've always, I'm a man in a dress. And I am. And I don't try to be anything more than Ed, basically, with an exclamation point. And it's been so freeing for me as I continue to work in this, gig, to just show a part of me that is just probably my more feminine side or my flamboyant side. I don't know.
So I'm just more comfortable with myself every day, knowing that I identify as a woman, I live as a woman. I'm not putting on any airs and graces. I'm still myself. I have not changed my mannerisms, my tone of voice. I'm still the same person. I'm just more comfortable in this skin.
No, and you're stunning.
Oh.
She's just a freaking. I get so intimidated.
Put your
when I'm around her.
bifocals on. You'll change your mind.
Bifocals. I mean, I should have them implanted permanently. I mean, that way, and it's rose-colored glasses for this old bitch. Where is your next gig? Are you in competitions?
I did the competition. That one's done. I came in 3rd for the funniest person in Rochester.
Fabulous.
I know. I was cheated.
What happened? Who won?
I don't know. I was drunk. But anyway, they said my name. I was like, oh, I got something. Yay. So anyway, I did that. That's over and done with. And now we're going to be doing a whole LGBT night mid-October at the Comedy Club in Webster.
Fabulous.
That's the name of it. Is the Comedy Club.
Right.
.us is their website.
Oh, on the www.
Yeah, but it's a US, not a com. So I think that's like budget issues or something.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, it's Webster.
Well, it is. It's a
Actually,
suburb.
Webster's-
You'd be right at home. It's the suburbs.
Oh, I live in Fairport where life is fair.
Well, they say Webster is the place where life is worth living.
It's.
I beg to differ.
You do, yeah?
I do.
Oh well, it's a different kind of life. It's one of those types of lives where strip mall life.
It is very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a Chinese takeout, a gym, and an ale shop.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well, that's perfect for you.
I
mean,
know.
you could work at all three.
I do.
I don't know. What would you do at the gym?
What would I do at the gym? Sit outside a bit.
Wait for
someone to leave and steal their purse. I don't know.
There you go, because she's a lady. All right. Well, I'm so glad that we were able to stop by at your home here.
Well,
at the
I thought it was my
Bachelor
intervention, actually. when
No, I would never. I know. Listen, now that I'm not drinking, I just like to hang around all the people that do and just smell it.
it's my new perfume.
Yeah, it's just you reek of it.
Oh,
But it's
de gin.
fantastic.
Oh, de gin.
Oh, de gin. The stories I can
Well,
tell.
thanks for having me.
Well, I'm so glad that you were here. And I would love it if you would subscribe to Mrs. Kasha Davis on the YouTube. Check out our videos, and I'm going to continue bringing fabulous, talented people like Miranda Richards. I love you.
I love you too. Thanks.
Mwah.
girl.
It's $5 for saying that.
$5?
Yeah.
Can I just get an autographed T-shirt?
Oh, please. Nobody wants them.